Yo, what's your name? Where you from?
My name is Eric. I'm from the Bronx.
The Bronx, New York. My guy Eric, man. Yo, it's been a while, man, but I've been wanting to tap in with you for a while. You know what I'm saying? You come from where I come from, the Bronx. And you know what I'm saying? You putting on for the city. You know, I've been seeing you out in the streets. I've been seeing your pieces out in the streets. You know, SSBD been going wild. You know, what's your upbringing? What's been your upbringing? You know what I'm saying? How did it get started? I just wanted to talk about and, you know, dive into what you do with your brand. You know what I'm saying? How did it start and where you think it's going? So at first, you know what I'm saying? Where you born and raised from?
I was born in Brooklyn. I was raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where it all started.
And what inspired you to make a brand first off, like a clothing line?
First off, like I just always been into like fashion, but I didn't think about making a brand till like after college because I was playing baseball.
Yeah.
So then after baseball, I was like, damn, what I'm gonna do? And then the fashion thing just kept coming because I just naturally just always put it on.
Okay.
So then just people telling me like, oh, you put it on or this is that. Then I try like, maybe I start rapping or something. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do next. Me just listening to what people telling me, just like trying to keep an eye out for like signs to what to do next.
Yeah.
So then I tried to rap and I was like, nah, this not it.
You have a good like rapping voice too.
Yeah.
You have that
I had a couple little like seconds of a few songs that people liked or whatever, but I was like, nah, like I wasn't feeling it.
That's not for you.
Yeah. So I was like,
passion.
Nah, it wasn't.
Passion.
Yeah, I was like, nah. So then I just started like, let me try to do like actually get into it, because then I just started watching like Virgil out of nowhere. I just started watching like Virgil interviews and all that.
Facts.
And then it was like the Virgil interviews and the people telling me like my swag and all that, like putting two and two together. I was like, let me try this. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. You know, when you young, you just finished school, you trying to figure it out.
Yeah, word. Or
you just got out of school, you just trying to figure out. So that's what really it was. I was trying to find
your path.
Yeah, trying to find my path.
You trying to find your path.
For a long time, it was like baseball. So I was like,
you was nasty in baseball.
So I was good.
All right.
I was good. I'm not gonna say like when I was real younger, I was killing it.
Okay.
As I got older, it got harder. So once you get to college, it's a little harder.
That's when the big leagues come.
So college, I struggled a lot in the beginning. At the end, I started doing good. Okay. But it was just too late. I started doing good too late. Like it was my last year, so I was like, and then it was the pandemic too. So my last year
that ruined a lot of stuff for a lot of people. School, all that.
So I feel like I was about to have my best year, and then the pandemic came. So I was like, whatever, it's over with. Like I ain't really do good the first 3 years because I was like on and off. So then the last year I was like, this is my chance to do good. Maybe somebody look at me. Pandemic came, so I was like, it's over for that. So yeah, that's how I really started. And I started
So the brand, like you thought of making a brand around pandemic time?
Yeah, like right
2020.
Right after the school called me, and there was like, it's over. Like the season is over. And then, around that time, I just started thinking about it, watching like the interviews to learn. Cause I don't really just jump into stuff without. So I started like learning first, like that whole time. You
wanna get like knowledge behind making clothes.
So I just did that whole like half a year, like while everything was going. I was like still doing things like trying to make money outside or whatever. But every time I came home, I freaking was just researching, trying to learn everything, whatever the case may be.
Trying to be a student of the game.
Yeah, just learn everything I can, interview every single thing I could find of Virgil. Or whatever, because I was like the first person to meet me.
So Virgil's your main influence?
Yeah. Like as far as like, when it comes to making a brand.
Motivation to make a brand.
As far as like what got me into designer and all that, like designer fashion, was like A$AP Rocky back in high school. Yeah. So it's a combination of both.
Rocky, I feel like as being a New Yorker and whatnot, I feel like Rocky is like, he's that guy. But for our generation, especially like A$AP Rocky, A$AP Mob,
Rocky, it was just the hood, like just the hood inspired. But then when Rocky came, I started listening to the lyrics.
Because he was different.
He was different, talking about designer.
The way he dressed, the way
I'm like, what's this? Talking about Balenciaga, talking about this.
Whole different world.
I'm like, what is, then I got into it. And then I was like, okay. So then that's just like the seed that started.
Planting the seed. Yeah. To really get your idea going.
Yeah, really get me to like designer stuff. Yeah. And then, so then Virgil was like the one who got me to want to make a brand, like just researching him and doing all that. Okay. So pretty much from there,
that's when it just took off.
It just took off.
And you was like,
2021, I actually started the actual brand.
Okay, got you. 2021. So damn, it's young. It's all young. Like 4 years.
Yeah, and it's
4
been
years.
on and off because it was like 2022. I didn't really do too much. It's a lot of personal things going on.
Okay.
So I was like,
life, man,
Yeah,
life.
just
I
life.
was talking about this earlier with one of my other friends. Like, it's hard to do some things and balance with life.
yeah, bro.
I know you're in a relationship too.
Yeah.
So making time for your girl, you know what I'm
Everything.
saying?
That's always a
making time
challenge,
for your family.
All of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
and
just family, things happen.
things happen,
You know what I'm
period.
saying?
You know?
People pass away.
Yep.
That and it
Yep.
just throws you off sometimes.
Yeah.
But I got back on at the beginning of 2023. I started like making samples again, boom, boom, boom. And then damn, I'm trying to think how it happened after that. Started going to a boxing gym. A boxing gym just to train, try to get myself in shape, all that. And one of the photographers, the also trained there, his name is AJ.
Okay.
AJ ended up being a photographer or just working with Sway Lee. And I met him in the boxing gym. He showed Sway my pieces like Fashion Week 2023.
Crazy.
He was effing with it. So he was like, bring it over for Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Then so he effed with it, he rocked it to perform that same night, Fashion Week.
Oh yeah.
And that same night he was like, yo, Quavo will F your thing. So I'm gonna call him, see what's up. That's how I ended up. Yeah, he was like, Quavo will like your shit. So,
Crazy.
So I was like,
and those are the main two that I see a lot. Sway Lee and Quavo.
And they've been rocking with me since 2023.
Wow.
So
Insane.
and it was like Sway saying like, yo, I think Quavo will F with your stuff. So let me call him, see what's up. Then I went over to Quavo Hotel and gave it to Quavo's man. We were talking, whatever. And then after that I met Quavo and he started rocking my stuff. And then every time they're in New York, they always looking at my pieces, trying to, you know what I'm saying, see what they're gonna rock.
Yeah.
And they leave with pieces every time. They always get their pieces and they F with it. And really from there, then like a few months later, Light Deals PR hit me up. That's a store over there in PR. And they was like, yo, we ordered some of your pieces online. We liked it, the quality is amazing. We want to bring it to PR. So they brought it to PR. And
Crazy.
they like have customers that are artists over there.
Yeah.
So the artists from over there started buying it organically. Like they saw it on the racks and started buying it. From there, it just started going crazy in PR.
Mm-hmm.
And then a store from DR followed me. Chap Gallery.
Yeah.
Followed me, but they ain't hit me up.
Okay.
They just followed me and I seen them.
They were just following the movement and whatnot, and seeing how.
So then I hit him up, like I hit the store up. Ended up being him. So I hit up Chap and I was like, yo, what's up with bringing like my stuff over there? He's like, you read my mind. That's what I wanted to do.
Wow.
So it just worked out, and then he put it over there. Same thing happened. The artist, he has a lot of artists that shop in his store.
Yeah.
They ended up picking my stuff every time. Every time they went into the store, they ended up picking it and buying it.
Wow.
So then now.
So over there now it's like big over there. In PR and DR.
PR and DR. That's how it started. So far the stores have been able, the stores that sell to artists in those places have been able to like really do good with my brand, and like whoever gave it a chance, like them, they've been doing good with it, and we've been doing good.
And then once that happens, like the people over there, once you see one person, it influences a whole movement, because then the whole island just be on that type time. It's like, what's this new brand?
Yeah.
And it really pops. Like what I noticed about like your clothing, like it really pops.
Yeah.
Like you the colors, just the images on your clothing, and it really looks like it's very good material.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I feel like you go with manufacturers that really
specialize in whatever I'm doing. So I don't just use one manufacturer for everything, but that's too much like thing. But you know,
detail,
but it's just getting people to specialize in what you're doing, going and doing your research about what you want for your stuff.
Okay,
you know
cool. So let's get into your brand, man. Let's see around. This is your studio, undisclosed, location and whatnot. You feel me? But like, I see your clothing. I see you got a couple of tees over here. You know what I'm saying? I see you got a couple like hoodies. You have in here. I see what I see about your clothing brand too. You went with like a more crop style for a lot. like recently, right? Is that more recently or?
Nah. Since I dropped the first tee, it's always been that shape.
Yeah.
Like I just came up with that shape, and
with the more boxier, you know what I'm saying?
Shape, and this was the first shirt that started it all.
Yeah.
Which was this one.
The Jesus tee.
The Jesus piece,
Pop this out real quick.
which is crazy because that's why So I go to the Christ Saves right here.
Yeah.
I go to a church that's the name of it in Spanish.
Okay.
Christ Saves, right? Which my pastor's name is William Albuquerque.
Okay.
So
you a church you a church kid?
So I go to church. I mean, I started being a church like I wasn't like when I was real young, and then I didn't go like for a long time till I got older, till I was like in my when I started my 20s a few years ago, and then I only been going to church consistently probably since like 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. Like 5 years.
Because I know your partner's family is big into church.
Yeah, they that's how I started going.
Yeah.
So
they go like every Sunday, right?
Yeah, her parents is the pastors.
Okay.
So that's the name of his church, right? And that's how I got the idea. But I had the idea since 2021.
Nice.
But I had just started going to church, so I didn't feel comfortable releasing it.
Yeah.
Because it was just like one day when I feel closer to God, I'm gonna release this.
Okay. And what's the? I want to ask you this question. What's the inspiration between SSBD?
All right. So
the SSBD.
I'm from 167. 167 Ho Ave, right?
Okay.
But right there, the cross street by in the corner of the 2020 store, which is where we always went to, anybody who lived there used to go to that store to get these sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's Southern Boulevard in 167.
Yeah.
So that was like a popping corner right around the corner from where I live. So, and they used to always call it the bully or whatever. So that's how I got the name inspiration. Like I put the 67 because we never said 167, we just said 67.
Yeah.
So I put the 67. So I put 67 Boulevard, right? Because
that's
Boulevard,
fire.
and then I added the D for disciples.
Oh wow! So the B stands for Boulevard.
Boulevard. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So because I thought it was 67 Bulldog.
No, that was before.
Oh, before.
Yeah, before when I first started.
So it did mean that when it first started, but you changed it up.
I switched it up.
Got you.
And then it was so crazy because when I switched it up, it made sense. Where I'm from and everything.
Upbringing and whatnot.
Because 67 Bulldog was because they used to call it the bully.
Yeah.
So 67 Bulldog, that's how I came up with it. But it wasn't like something I felt like people could rock with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like meaning like I feel like 67 Boulevard Disciples is like anybody who believe in what I believe in and is from some similar place could rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's from the hood.
Hell yeah.
Or from whatever you want to call it could rock with it because it's like, and you believe in God or you have like a higher power you believe in. Me is Christ, Jesus Christ. But if you have that and you see this, you're gonna feel attached to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just do it for that. That's one of the reasons I did it. I mean, this right here, this piece means a lot to me in both ways, spiritually and for my brand. Because it took me a minute to even drop this.
Yeah.
Like, it took me a minute because I didn't want to drop something that was not authentic to me.
Yeah.
But I felt like one day it would be. And the day I dropped it, like a couple months later, it did what it did. So that was like a sign from God.
And what about the other images on your tees? Like show a couple of other images that where they come from.
So
like I see the more island vibes and whatnot.
This is like kind of like me. Like I'm literally going to DR now. This is one of the later pieces. I'm literally going to DR now, and I'm like just looking at the beach and looking at the just tropics, and I'm like, damn, this is where like my origins is from. So like this is where my mom's from.
It's a big inspiration.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, let me try to. I just got the idea to make a piece for the tropics, and this came out. I drew it, and then
So you did all this, the image work and all that.
Yeah, like so for example, I'll come up with a rough draft.
Oh,
right?
got you. Okay.
And then I'll have somebody who finalize it for me.
Okay.
But I literally
graphic design.
I try to draw the tree as best as I can. I'll draw the girl as best as I can. Got everything. And even there, I added like a Bible on the guy.
Oh, nice.
Just so I could keep the consistency of like, you know, letting you know like
that's dope.
what we stand for.
Yeah,
you know?
and I know Dominicans and Puerto Ricans are very heavy.
The Bible is on the Dominican flag.
Yeah.
So it's like very
religion,
like I feel like
religion
that's
is heavy
another
over
reason
there.
they feel it too, because it's like they heavy on that too.
Yeah.
So they're not ashamed to wear it. A lot of people might be like, I don't want to wear that all the time, but for me, like, I don't care. I'm gonna wear whatever I feel like represents me.
Word up.
You know
And I see the hoodie you wearing.
Yeah.
Is this like a new piece or
This dropped, actually, for some reason, I dropped this in the summer. And
okay, got you.
But it's still working out and it's doing good. And it's a piece that it also has the Christ on it. Yeah. It says Amen right here. It has the cross.
Oh, that's dope. That's a dope feature.
So it's a way of still that's like hard. you looking good, but you protected.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you still protect. I feel it like that's what I be feeling like.
Is that moving forward with your brand? Is that your main influence right now? Like God, you know, church, you know, and everything
I feel like
like
it
that.
Is right now. I still do like other things that might have like I have one-on-one T-shirts that don't have nothing to do with that.
These ones right here.
Yeah, like baseball. I have baseball.
But still, it's an influence of who you are.
Yeah, everything I have to like it though. I just don't do nothing for no reason.
Nah, yeah, that's dope.
Like it's like
you used to play baseball. That's hard. Oh yeah, it is hard too. I didn't even know you had stuff like this. This reminds me of like Ed Hardy. Did that influence you too, Ed Hardy?
This was a one-on-one, but I ain't gonna lie, I think so. Like without me noticing, when I was doing research, and I think that's how I got the stone stuff. When I was doing research, the Ed Hardy was something I researched.
Cause Ed Hardy till this day,
so
people bringing it back.
So I feel like that was one of the things I thought about, and I think that installed the Stones thing on me.
Yeah.
Like the Ed Hardy, like me just studying Ed Hardy, I was like,
studs.
Like I ain't even think about it that way, but now that you bring it up, that was one of the brands I searched, and then
cause you never.
I ain't even think about it. You know
what's crazy? You know what's crazy about like inspiration and influence that I think of? You never know what inspires you and it influences you.
Bringing that
because
up
because it's in your head. It's just you don't really know. Sometimes you really don't really know, but you'll be like, oh, and then you think about it, and then you like, oh, sweat. That probably
influenced me. That's one of the brands I searched, and then after that I started doing Stone Store. It's kind of like an Ed Hardy.
Because you know where where we from, the Bronx, like heavy was the True Religion, Ed Hardy, all that.
So
you know
even bringing that up, that's a good segue to this. The reason I came up with the 6'7" blinged out like this in the back was the BB belt. The
BB belt. And that was heavy in the Bronx.
That was heavy in the Bronx. So that's inspired by the Glow BB belt.
Word.
Which is, and it's something that I fiend for. Like I always had the regular BB belts. I could never
Me too, I could never get them. I ain't gonna lie.
One was like, it was like $300.
I
couldn't get that one. So I was like, yo, I would like somebody to see it and feel that feeling.
If you had a BB belt with True Religions back in the day, you had it.
Yeah.
That was it. I was that guy.
I was able to, like, I always was like buying and selling too.
Yeah.
Which is another thing, like, you just do naturally because you have to get fly in the hood. What you got to
get fly when you don't have your own bread and all that stuff like that.
You gotta make one thing, sell the other, get the next one. That's how I used to get fly in high school. So for me, it was like I always wanted, like, I had it though. I had the trues. I always had whatever was popping back in the day.
Get fly.
I always. So for me, it was just like. But I was never able to get that glow though. So that for me, it was like that's what inspired this right here, the back of that. So you're gonna see a lot of Bronx inspired like fashion stuff in my stuff. Bringing it back. The Stones was popping when we were younger too. But the Ed Hardy and all that. So it was like me thinking of the Bronx like the whole time.
And are you and what do you consider yourself, like a menswear line, or is it?
Nah, I got women's stuff too.
Yeah, women's.
I think I'm more like, I feel like I'm a complete, like I want to
streetwear. What you?
I say luxury streetwear.
Okay, luxury streetwear.
I do have the ability to do couture. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's another level that you gotta get to. Like, you know what I'm saying? As you keep going. But for like my other pieces is gonna be couture. My menswear and my stuff like that is gonna be streetwear. But it's still gonna be great quality, so I'll call it luxury streetwear.
Nah, yeah, dope. And for the, what do you think was next for the brand? What do you think that is going? Where do you want it to go?
For me,
next,
I wanted to be like known as like one of the like influential brands that last forever. You know what I'm saying? That this generation look back the same way we look back at those brands, and some of them are still here doing what they doing. So I wanted to last, but really I just wanted to inspire people in this way, right? But I also wanted to inspire people to be where we from, and don't limit yourself. You gotta be like cheap, or you gotta be whatever. Like if you wanna be that, you can be whatever you wanna be. But if you wanna be that, don't be scared to be that.
Yeah.
Like that's really what I wanna show with this. Like I don't want people to, I want the next generation to look at us and be like, yo, like look, like you came from where we came from, and I came, and then we like up here. Same way we look at like Kanye, Virgil, all those people. Like I want us to be that next generation. I'm not only speaking for me, I'm speaking for you.
And they came from their own, you know, situations and whatnot. So, they wasn't rich when Anel
so
bringing.
We the next generation of that. So we can't forget that and think that we have to be lower than, like we could be that. It's just I want to be the next generation of that. And really that's what I want to be, and whatever that takes me, I'm not gonna force it. I'm just doing the best that I can and my ability. Being from where we from, just being able to get to there and show the next generation like the others showed us that it's possible. Because I know when I started pricing things in a certain range and I started doing a certain type of quality, a lot of people just like, nah, he crazy. And it's like, nah, I'm not crazy. Like you gotta see that you could do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And then look at who ended up rocking in my stuff. And it's gonna be way more, and we're gonna keep going. And we're gonna keep proving that we can make it from anywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You just
gotta stay consistent. Shout out to your brand. Shout out where the people can follow you, where the people can contact you if they want any pieces. You know, just give your platforms.
It's SSBD New York.
Okay.
On Instagram. You can even make an appointment for the showroom if you want to come see things in person. Want to come shop, you can make an appointment. The link is there. And pretty much just SSBD New York. That's where we at.
SSBD
Instagram
New York on all platforms.
We only on Instagram right now. And then the link is on the bio for the website. All that ssbdnewyork.com. Pretty much that's it.
New York. You already know, man. That's what it is. Yo, I appreciate you for your time, my guy.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much, my guy. You already know.
Appreciate you, gang.